Hey explorers, globe showing Americas. America's geography isn't just about mountains and rivers. It's packed with extremes, oddities, and unbelievable trivia. Stick around for 50 fun, fast facts that'll change how you see the USA. Alaska is so huge it can fit Texas, California, and Montana inside with room to spare. The geographic center of North America is in Rugby, North Dakota. There's even a monument. Florida is the flattest U.S. state. Its highest point is just 345 feet above sea level. Lake Superior is the largest freshwater lake by surface area in the world. The Mississippi River flows through or borders 10 states, stretching over 2,300 miles. Point Roberts, Washington is part of the U.S., but only reachable by driving through Canada. At Four Corners, you can stand in Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico all at once. Death Valley is the hottest place in America, reaching 134 degrees Fahrenheit, 56.7 degrees Celsius. Mauna Kea, Hawaii, is taller than Mount Everest, if measured from its underwater base. Alaska has more coastline than all other U.S. states combined, over 33,000 miles. Despite the myth, Kansas is not the flattest state. Florida is. The Appalachian Mountains are older than the Himalayas, formed over 480 million years ago. Chicago's nickname is the Windy City, but Dodge City, Kansas is actually windier. Alaska and Hawaii are the only U.S. states not bordering any other state. Only Lake Michigan of the Great Lakes is entirely within the U.S. Mammoth Cave, Kentucky is the longest cave system on Earth, over 400 miles explored. There's a town called Boring in Oregon, and it's paired with Dull, Scotland. Montana has more cows than people, around 2.5 cows for every human. The lowest point in the U.S. is Badwater Basin, Death Valley, 282 feet below sea level. Part of Alaska is technically in tomorrow, thanks to the International Date Line crossing. The Great Salt Lake in Utah is saltier than the ocean. You can float like you're in the Dead Sea. Tiny Rhode Island could fit into Alaska more than 400 times. The U.S. has over 3,000 counties. Texas alone has 254. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway is nearly 24 miles long, one of the longest bridges over water. The Pacific Crest Trail lets you walk from Mexico to Canada, entirely within California. Alaska is the northernmost, westernmost, and easternmost state due to its far-reaching islands. The continental divide decides if water flows to the Atlantic or Pacific, running along the Rockies. Nevada is the driest state in the U.S. Some areas get less than 10 inches of rain per year. Mount Whitney, highest point, and Death Valley, lowest point, are just 85 miles apart. In California, Niagara Falls straddles the U.S.-Canada border, literally in two countries at once. The Missouri River is technically longer than the Mississippi. It's the longest in North America. Denali, Alaska, is the tallest peak in North America, over 20,000 feet tall. There's a town in Arizona called Y, because it's located at a Y-shaped intersection. The only U.S. diamond mine is in Arkansas, and you can keep what you find. Texas is so large, you can drive for 12 hours and still be in Texas. Georgia has 159 counties, second only to Texas. The geographic center of the U.S., excluding Alaska and Hawaii, is in South Dakota. Only Hawaii grows coffee, cacao, and vanilla commercially, thanks to its tropical climate. Some remote Pacific islands are part of the U.S., like Wake Island and Midway Atoll. People in the U.S. Virgin Islands drive on the left side of the road. Colorado has the highest average elevation, over 6,800 feet above sea level. Illinois borders 5 states: Wisconsin, Iowa, Missouri, Kentucky, and Indiana. There's a town called North Pole in Alaska, complete with Santa-themed everything. Mount Rainier, Washington, is a dormant volcano and closely monitored for eruptions. Oklahoma has more man-made lakes than any other U.S. state, over 200 in total. New York City is farther south than Rome, Italy, surprising but true. The Arctic National Wildlife Refuge in Alaska covers over 19 million acres of untouched wilderness. The Bering Strait is only 55 miles wide, and Russia is visible from Alaska on clear days. Michigan is made of 2 peninsulas, connected by the Mackinac Bridge, 5 miles long. There are more barrels of bourbon in Kentucky than there are people, nearly 2 to 1. Mind officially blown? From the flattest states to frozen volcanoes, the US is full of surprises. Drop a comment with your favorite fact, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more amazing geography content.